right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Bulas in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Habib is as undefeated as fighter Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Azbul in his corner.
Champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov has graced the octagon.
You ready? You ready? Do it.
Well, they say everybody loses in mixed martial arts. I guess everybody except the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Impossibly difficult to get this guy off of you once he takes you down. How do you prevent that from happening is the question for the opponent tonight. Strong elbow there. Now a kick to the body. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Nurmagomedov going for the takedown, but unable to land. Fast, hard head kick there.
Another massive head kick lands.
Nurmagomedov's got the clinch here early. Oh, was that a switch kick?
Oh, nice double leg, yes. Oh, right into mount.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Full side control now.
Khabib's going for that arm triangle. Let's see if he has it. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Bridging.
Oh, no way he got out!
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
Right, take it back, Make sure you got the hooks. Get those hooks in. Other hook.
Nicely done. Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov.
Nice leg kick.
Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Oh, great combination of knees here to the head as he continues to do a lot of good things in these clinch settings tonight.
He's doing a fantastic job of finding his target and landing these knees over and over, trying to find a finish.
Hook to the head there by Nurmagomedov.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Oh, single collar tie here. And now some distance as they pull apart. Throwing that jab, no good. And again, shoots for a takedown. Again, takedown stuff. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation.
That's a big strike right there.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Oh, good elbow there.
Well, Javier Mendez, Tony Johnson, all the guys at AKA, gotta like what they're seeing out of Khabib Nurmagomedov striking here early, DC. Straight right is there.
He gets in a single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent. He's back in the clinch. Watch for the knees to start to come now. And look at him post on the opposite side to give himself the right distance to land these beautiful knees.
And that underhook helping him control that side of his opponent. Nicely done. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the holy smokes.
Oh, the judo chops on full display. Beautiful hip toss to take him down.
Ronda Rousey did this for a long time, loading people up in those high amplitude throws. This young man is very well versed in this position, and he has a lot of tricks to get you to put yourself exactly where he needs you.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Nurmagomedov. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Changing the position.
There it is. Now he's running him out. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
Got to be careful here.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there.
Right.
Very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
It's exhausting. Your ground control is unstoppable. Whatever you want to do down there, you can do.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. All right, so here we go with our next round, and there was a lot for him to like defensively in the previous round, almost as if he's 1 or 2 steps ahead of his opponent in terms of seeing the strike before it came his way.
He did a great job of moving his head as his opponent was attacking. But then when his opponent tried to string combinations together, it was his block defense that was really saving the day for him.
Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Mixing it up well tonight. There's a shot to the leg. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind him.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job. Slice, elbow lands from the clinch.
Nurmagomedov going for the takedown, nothing doing there. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body, starting at it.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now. He's starting to show itself.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that lead the dance.
Ooh. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
It's a masterclass, John. It's a masterclass in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combination with the kick.
Oh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there.
He's got the single collar tie. Beautiful takedown lands there.
Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. All right, side control now. Nurmagomedov's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You gotta make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Oh, Kimura attack. Yup.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up. Postures up, knee on belly. He's raining down growling pounds. He has to move or the fight is going to get stopped.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take him on very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Nice transition into full guard here. We'll see what he chooses to do now.
He's gonna be trying to pass to half or eventually get to full guard, full mount, sorry.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
In the half guard.
Oh, and he's back up again. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Khabib's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight. Beautiful combination of punches to the head. He gets tagged again.
Another big takedown.
Under a minute now to go in the round. All right, into full guard here.
Look for a pass immediately in the half guard. Keep advancing the position.
Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. Nurmagomedov's got the full mount.
Beautiful transition.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Nurmagomedov. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. Round three next. All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round three of a possible five. All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. Oh, effective strike from the clinch there by Nurmagomedov. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Nice punch to the head. Another big shot to the head.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Back and forth we go.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Slashing elbow from the clinch.
Nice double leg takedown attempt there, and you gotta think that's something that's gonna give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easily. He took a shot, he got a takedown. What now will stop him from doing it over and over again?
That Darce choke is tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Now he's going full mount.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Oh, it's getting deep. Arm triangle getting very close. He's got to clear that guard, though, if he wants to find a finish. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty good if you're a fighter. You put in the work, and it all comes together on fight.
When it all comes together, nothing feels better to go out there and implement the game plan that you guys have worked on in training camp, and it goes as desired. Nothing feels better.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Nurmagomedov gets the double leg takedown.
Nice.
Side control now. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Gets to the single collar tie now.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch. Beautiful jab landing.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Fighting from your range is so important. Beautiful punch lands again.
Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That's a way to leave an impression on the judges, and big picture, I think, could set him up for future success in the next one.
Get back up to your feet.
All right, looks like he's setting up for a finish here. Oh, it's tight. Somehow, some way, he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Your skill set. This round, I want to see the same thing, but be even more aggressive.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion. He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Nurmagomedov's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, now he bails on the submission.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. He's postured up. He's landed big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom or the fight's gonna get stopped.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, collar tie. All right, so perhaps he's gonna have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, feet on the hips here.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Nurmagomedov. Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different. He's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
Khabib's in half guard. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position. I mean, these wrestling transitions are beautiful. These guys are really getting after it.
Nurmagomedov has got full mount now. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut. Nurmagomedov's trying for a submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
In the half guard.
That was a slick transition.
Look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
That guillotine is very tight.
This is a terrible position.
Posture's up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head.
Oh, now he's gonna find himself in a little more danger.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Nice jab by Nurmagomedov. All right, so again, he shoots for a takedown. He is certainly trying to wrestle offensively tonight, but that attempt did not work.
We knew we'd see a commitment to trying to secure those takedowns. We did not anticipate him having to take this many attempts. How long until he gets discouraged?
Clean punch.
Back and forth we go.
He is getting lit up. His face already has a big old cut on the side.
Always busy here in the clinch. Lands a nice punch there. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. 20 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity, no attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's gonna make it hard for him to see. He's gotta change something, man, he's got to.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Straight punch, useful. Oh, going for the takedown here. He engages in the single collar tie. To the body, and it lands. Chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
And there's that jab. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand. Big double leg level change.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and Neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting.
Setting up a sub here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission, he squeezed, and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 13 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so Khabib Nurmagomedov had a lot of submissions late in his UFC title run. He gets another one here tonight, and when you get to the ground with this guy, caution flammable.
Absolutely.